show me a uh, a position of communication, and I'll be like, "Whoa," you know. Hey everybody, it's me, Darius here, and guys, you're gonna love this video that I have for y'all. These sketches, and what I have for y'all is a drawing vid as a new anime as well that I've been watching and have taken a strong liking to. So, as ever, I hope you do love our talk and these sketches that you'll be seeing. And, you know, as ever, I do love to see popular anime get new seasons. You know, that's always good. Having attention built in and love that is already familiar with, you know. But it is also great to welcome newcomers, and as ever, I'm looking towards getting into new feel of things as well, you know. And this is the case here. We have Secrets of the Silent Witch, where, as ever, we're drawing Monica Everett, the star of the show. And you know, I'm loving the anime so far, and I'm loving the main character here so far. And you know, one thing that gets my attention quickly when it comes to anime is the expressions that goes with it. And here is definitely a prime example of that, as you're gonna see. And a key thing that I love about expressions is that it essentially keeps you on your toes with the limitless possibilities, honestly, with how you can approach that. You know, like, as ever, like, even with these sketches that I've been showing you, it's like looking back and rewatching some of the episodes, it's like, man, there's still so many things that I missed out here. And, you know, it's very nice to see that. And it brings a new light, really, in terms of, like, how the head works with the face, you know, and how to approach it and all that. So, yeah, that's also great. Now, to talk about the anime itself, it's definitely, you'll get your treat if you're into the science-y, the spell genre style of anime. Then, you know, you're gonna get a kick out of this one for sure. So like animes like Overlord, that for sure. If you're a fan of that, which I am too, you know, then you're gonna love this one. It's very fun to watch, and you know, the main character herself is actually quite relatable. That's another thing too that keeps me hooked when we're talking about anime, because giving characters that are relatable, then it gives me something that I can attach to, you know. And so that is the case here with Monica. And so we learn quickly that Monica is quite the shy little gremlin. She struggles to communicate with others, as well as get her thoughts out onto paper. And so, you know, that said, it's already very relatable with that. You know, I mean, come on. If you can't tell already, like, just talking to you guys on here is already like, oh, you know. So it's really refreshing to see that, and wholesome too. To see that be done in anime and it's in a way that actually feels authentic and not like um, fake or distasting. I don't know, but it just feels right. You know, it feels real, authentic, and where there's authenticity, there is something to like stay consistent with. You know, um, so that's always nice. And to talk about the the um, the scenery as it the scenery of it as well. It's definitely has nice scenery, and already the her familiar Nero. Of course, I'm a cat lover, and so it feels like they did cat lovers justice, and yeah, they hit it off the ground with Nero, and so that's really good to see. And you know, it's I find it quite fun too, with her and uh, what's it called? Her like um, I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but it's like her what's the word I'm thinking of? So like to give it a quick rundown, she has to be a security guard for a prince, and so she's working as under guise, right? And someone that's helping her with that disguise is Isabel Morton, another character from the show, and the dynamic they have to pretend where she's being a jerk to Monica to avoid suspicion, you know, because Monica is actually quite the OP character in the show, and so that's where it's like she has to appear as if she's just a little girl that doesn't know anything and is just overall shy. But you know that, which is of course true, but she's also very OP, and so that being said, uh, she's also a numbers girl, and it's fun to see that, and it's like entertaining as well. You know, gotta love it when a character has a passion of theirs, and you know, in this case, she's shy, but it's like when it comes to talking about her passion, it's like that shyness goes right out the window. And that too feels very authentic and very real. You know, like as ever, you show me a position of communication, and I'll be like, you know, but if you give me a pencil and we're talking drawing, then it's like, all right, let's go, you know. So that's where there's a beauty with it, you know, because it's like you have a common ground to work with, you know, and so that's the case with little Monica here, where she has a common ground of numbers and magic, and you know, she learned silent magic, which is the case of the story here, to where she didn't let her fear of uh, talking to people or communicating in general stop her from pursuing what she loves, which is the magic. And so it makes for a pretty good analogy, if I'm even using that word right. Like, it makes for a good life lesson that despite the struggles we may face, it's still possible to pursue what you love. Just work around your weaknesses and have fun with it. And so that is basically what I'm getting from this anime so far. It's quite cute, and its characters are pretty good. The supporting characters keeping me hooked for sure. I do look forward to how this series is gonna play out, and it took me by a pleasant surprise. Like, to be honest with you, this style of genre in its anime is not much my interest. Is mainly because it gets really complicated, with the magic and the numbers side of things, because I'm not a numbers guy, and I'm definitely not a math guy either. But with this series specifically, it has that stuff, but it like really balances it out. And it's not exactly the primary focus of it. It's more of like a authentic approach to the story and what's going on with it, and so it's being done in a way that feels like it's still telling a story, and it isn't complicated about it either. So that's always great. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. I do hope that you've enjoyed these sketches, as well as get into this anime too, because I just know you're gonna love it, because I do too. But anyway, I'll see you guys around. Have a good one. Bye-bye.